Hello everyone, it's good to be back, and I have a new journal to show you. This one is a commission from a lady who wanted to do some artwork in her own design book, and she was interested in, or she is interested rather, in abstract art, and so I thought I would include some inspiration in there. So I hope you like it. The cover is a nice card thickness, and I made it from scratch. And then so it's the same on the other side. So this paper is from I think it's the Natural History Museum sort of design tissue paper, and then I've just put that on with glue, water, just to make it strong, and I've made sure that there's plenty of wrinkles in there as well. Sorry if I'm bashing the camera. We'll just check that I'm in focus. That's fine. So I quite like this design. I thought it was really lovely, and I thought the recipient might like it, and I've left it plain for her to embellish as she wishes. I've done two signatures sewn in with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and I've used waxed linen thread. It's quite a chunky book. It's got a lot of pages in, and as I said, it's got pages to do artwork in, so she can do what she wants in it, and also some inspirational images and various other things. So anyway, I'll show you. I hope you like it. Here goes. So I've backed it with a nice sort of beige coloured or gold coloured card, and also I've put some cotton thread along the spine there. The spine is made from the same card, but I've reinforced it as well with fabric. So it's got 2 layers of fabric, one underneath and one on the top there. And I created a pocket with a little quote on, and also I've added some tags with some abstract art on. So I quite like that. And this one is made from an old book. Well, that's a music book, and this is just a jelly print that I did that I thought was quite abstract. So I just added it onto some paper. So, and nice ribbons there. So they go in there. And then this is some nice quality cartridge paper. I'm sorry, I'm just going to check okay, I'll try and stay in the right place. So this is nice quality cartridge paper to do some artwork on. I have included a little collage that I did myself, just for a little bit of inspiration on the first page. And so I've tried to include different papers for different sort of projects that she might want to do. Some graph paper and thinner papers. And this was an image that I have in Art Review magazine, and I've just collaged the edge a little bit there, but I've made a page using music paper, music page, book page, and this. So I really like that, and I thought it was quite interesting. I hope she does. So yeah, the artist is Claire Kernine. So yeah, really like that. So, and then this was another part of her work. And then we have some tracing paper there, and another little inspirational image. And this is from a book, from one of my art books. I quite like that. And then I made a pocket and added 2 postcards This one is from my own work, and this one is a community artist who did that, and then this image was an artist as well who did that. More paper, more cartridge paper, a little bit different there. And then we've got, I've just stuck this onto a page there from another art journal, or an art magazine or book. And I've put a quote from Louise Bourgeois. It says, "Art is a way of recognising oneself." I love her work, big fan of Louise Bourgeois. So, more paper. Nice abstract image there from a magazine called Glossy, but it's quite interesting. It's got lots to look at. And then turn that, and we have some postcards of some artwork. The lady who did this, I know her very well. She's a lovely artist, and a lovely lady actually, and a great artist. And then this one is from Artists in Mind, which is a mental health group, and one of the artists have created that, which is quite nice. So I thought I'd put those in. And then these are interesting. I came across these in my stash, and it's really interesting how, I believe this is a crane, and it's interesting how there are so many little images of this bird out there that you might not realise, or you might not recognise at first. You just sort of, looking through images, you find them interesting, but you don't sort of see. So I thought it was good to include those. I was thinking about putting one of them on the front of the journal, but I thought I'd leave them for the lady who's going to have the journal, to see if she wants to use them somewhere in there. So I'm just leaving them in for her, for inspiration or whatever. I don't even know if she likes these birds, but I'm sure she probably does. So lovely paper there, really nice, thick, good quality paper. And another art review page. There, paper from a magazine, and I thought that the lady could put whatever she wanted on these. She can collage on them or whatever she'd like to do. And there's the middle of the first signature, and I can't deny I had a struggle with this signature, and yeah, I think you can see that. So there's nothing wrong with it, but I did decide to put that there because I thought it was quite ugly, and I don't know if it makes any difference. It still looks a bit ugly to me, so I do apologise for that. I think what I've done is I've made the signatures too thick, too large, too many pages, and it's something that I would reconsider, but I don't want to pull the book apart and do it again. I just want to be honest about things that I find as I'm going along, things that I'm learning. I'm fairly new to bookbinding and making books, so yeah, this is something that I would consider in the future. So you might see some washi in different places, just where I wanted to cover up sort of ugly sort of holes there. I mean, they're just larger than average, I guess you could say. I used a fairly thick needle and awl to make the holes. So I added this with a little stamp, the other side of that page, and this is just a little cutout of some work that I did a long time ago, and I just thought I'd include that. I think it's probably acrylic actually. It could be oil, but I think it's acrylic, just for colour. And then we've got this page here which flips out, so we've got Kandinsky page there, and his theory or his colour system. More paper. Made a little tag for this. I decided to stick this in. I thought it was fun, and I made a tag with a real flower, a real pressed flower. So I put that in there. I thought it looked pretty in there. And then this is just some paper that I've added. It's just a coffee dyed or tea dyed piece of paper with some and then some washi to hold it in place, or to, I don't know why I added a washi actually, but I thought it looked quite nice peeking out there. So anyway, yeah, some more paper there, different types of paper. These are from an art project that I did quite a few years ago, so I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I am a professional fine artist, and I have worked, you know, making work for exhibitions and lots of other things. And recently, since probably lockdown, I haven't done any residencies or work in that respect, and I would like to get back to that sort of work because I find it, but it is very intense. You know, I make it intense because of the type of work that I do. I don't sell my work, I just make it for exhibition, and you know, it has a social context. So so yeah, I just thought I'd add these because yeah, they sort of blend in, and you might not notice them at first, but I thought they were a little surprise. Some lovely abstract art there, nice colourful art, more pages. More pages on that side. This is just a little floral cutout that I drew. I just thought I'd add it to there as a little surprise. I know the lady likes nature, but it was difficult. I found it difficult to combine the two things, or I tried to focus very much on the art side of things, because you know, I thought it was more important, I think. And if you know, there are lots of nature books out there, and I just thought, well, this is sort of, you know, it's going to be unique and it's going to be for her. So yeah, I just thought to leave it mostly artwork. Another little image, inspirational image, tracing paper. Another quote by Frida Kahlo: "I paint flowers so they will not die." And there's a little stamp there. And some beautiful music paper. I absolutely love that. Gorgeous. And more paper. So I think there's lots of paper for Martine to do her work in. And that's the end of the first signature. So you can see they're quite thick signatures, and I think I wouldn't do that again necessarily. So yeah, there's, but they do lie flat, so that's something. Yeah, an image by Andy Warhol, like that. And then more different types of paper on this side as well, and more Franken pages, if that's what they're called. And I've written, again, it's Claire Koenig, and I've put, I've just sort of added it to that page. I thought it was a nice contrast. And more artist pages. More plain paper. More images. And more of this soft paper that I tend to bring into my journals, which I quite like. Very soft, has its own use, I'm sure. And then I've got this beautiful artist abstract art there, and the artist is at the back, so I'll show you the artist who did that at the end. Every artist was first an amateur, by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Again, another nice quote. And then more of the music book page, and a little, just flip out there. And this is a little collage. Some more art review pages, and I've put a Rodchenko image in there with some information about the artist and the work. More of that lovely abstract, contemporary abstract art. So there's a mix of contemporary, modern, postmodern art in here. And we've got another quote here by Vincent van Gogh. Art is to console those who are broken by life. Well, isn't that the truth? There's so much healing in art, in making art, in seeing art, in experiencing art, in hearing art. So yeah, do agree with that. And here we go. There's a page on abstract art there. And I just thought I'd add a little paper bag for anything that she wants to put in there to keep safe. Another page. This is the centre of the signature. And then I've got, I did this many years ago. I was working with colour and I was doing some little colour swatches. So this is cadmium red and ultramarine blue and just some grades of different tones, if you like. And it just flips up like that. So I've tried to include a bit of myself in this, you know, I didn't, yeah, I just wanted to sort of give something personal to it as well. And this is another quote by Carl Jung. The creation of something new is not accomplished by the intellect, but by the play instinct acting from inner necessity. The creative mind plays with the objects it loves. And we've got a nice abstract art image there. Contemporary art journal. I keep calling it a journal, magazine. This is just a pocket, a little side tuck pocket. Pop them in there. More Mondrian art there. Another famous modern artist, and that was he lived from 1872 to 1944. Another interesting magazine page, more magazine page. I've left that plain. I mean, obviously it's got text on it, but yeah, Martine could do some work on that if she wanted. Again, another sort of Franken page, if you like. And this is another Kandinsky. More pages to work on. Some nice absorbent papers. Frida Kahlo. Love her. And another art page there. Andy Warhol. More. And this, the blue, so this, if I can find it to show you. So this one here, this image, beautiful painting here, was made by this artist who is oh no, oh dear, that's bad. So I don't know the artist who it is. I've taken it out, but I haven't written his name down, so sorry about that, but I will find it and write his name down. But I do think the work is beautiful, really beautiful. So I just did a little flip out of that, and that's the last page. And then there's just another quote here. Words are a form of action capable of influencing change. Ingrid Bengus. Yeah, so there you go, and that's the book, and I hope you like it. Nice chunky lovely book. I really hope Martine likes it. She hasn't seen it yet, so yeah, I hope it's what she wants. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please, if you do like my work, please subscribe. I'm hoping to, you know, develop a community around the work that I do, and yeah, have ideas for future videos, maybe some tutorials. I have worked as an art teacher and I'd like to do some teaching again, but you know, online. And yeah, so if you like, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll be seeing you again soon. I've got lots of books in the making, so yeah, thank you for watching. Take care and all the best for 2023.